So what's the best way to launch my book? That's a question that we get a lot. Depending on your audience, well, first let me say, there's no such thing as a best way, because best is whatever's best for you and your book. For your launch, the basics, what that really means is, how do I introduce my book to potential readers? How do I let people know that it's available? How do I let people know that you can get it in bookstores or on Amazon, all that stuff? First thing you want to know, make sure that you recognize is who's your audience. Hopefully you've written your book for that audience. But if you have a memoir, perhaps your audience is only family, friends, some of your colleagues at work. You may want an intimate reception at your home. But if you have a self-help or a business improvement, you may want to venture out into a much bigger kind of launch, the kind that gives you that imaginary neon arrow that goes, looky here, looky here, looky here. That might be an Amazon bestseller campaign. And if so, you want to be prepared, because that budget for that campaign alone is going to be in the thousands of dollars, anywhere from, say, $4,500 to $7,500 or more for an Amazon bestseller campaign, a really good one that works. But there's lots in between that family reception at your home for your memoir or family legacy book to the major distribution on a global level. There's a whole bunch of things in between that you can do. So we have seen authors do anything from a brunch on the rooftop pool deck of a 30-floor high-rise to a private evening reading in a speakeasy with a band and cocktails. That one was kind of fun. We've had authors do coffee shop drop-ins, so your neighborhood, you could rotate. I have one author who did several different coffee shops, one a week for about a month, and she would just send out a notice and put up a little sign in that coffee shop. She would post it on social media to meet her on such and such date, like Saturday morning. Come on in, you buy a book, I'll buy you a cup of coffee, we'll sit down and we'll chat. And those were very successful for her because she had a very hands-on, it's a time management book, which was good for a lot of people. We've also had someone that did a French patisserie pastry with champagne type of reception. And it was invitation only. You had to have a ticket to get in there. They reserved this French cafe on a Sunday afternoon, and they served not only savory patisseries, but they also had the typical sweet ones also. And she actually did a reading during that particular event. We had an artist one time she was an art therapist, and she did a big event in an open space, but it had lots of big tables. We actually did an art project during her launch of her book. Lots of fun things. Think about what your audience would like. Think about what you have fun doing, because the book is part of you. The book is an extension of your brand, of your message, of what you want to share. Ultimately, you want to follow your brand and share the good news with your audience and do what's best for you and your book. I'm Cathy Davis, daviscreativepublishing.com. We're ghost publishers of anthologies and solo books. Sorry, those are single books. We do all the work and you get all the accolades.